Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the revamped Joys of Painting. No, this is not the Joys of Painting, but Learn to Paint with Elk Ransom Watercolor Edition. We're painting watercolors. Watercolors. What do you need to paint with me? Need the reference photo, which I'll put here on the screen. I'll put it in a link below. Depending on what platform you're watching this, I'll probably put it in the description or the comment. Need the reference photo. You need paper to draw on. You need to have a grid on top of it. This grid is 1.5 centimeters. Sorry, I don't do foot and measure it in feet and toes and all that shit you do. I don't know what the fuck inches are. It's centimeters. 1.5 centimeters. You can use your own. Doesn't matter. All that matters is the squares going over your reference image on your phone has to match the ones on your paper. Has to be the same amount of squares on your reference image as on your paper, because then you could just copy each square one by one. And this is what I did. And I did a pencil drawing. You can sort of see some of the values, see some of the shapes. And I did not film this because this takes quite a long time, the pencil drawing. And the reason I didn't film this is I actually did film yesterday when I was doing it, but I messed up the drawing so much that I had to start over. So now I'm starting the video over. Plus, it was way too hot yesterday. My brain was fried. It was almost 40 degrees where I'm sitting. I'm trying to see where I'm sitting. This is like you could call this a cage, so the cats don't escape. But it's nice to sit out here, except it's really fucking hot. Let's go and see how fucking hot it is. Hvor varmt tror du det? Nej. 36. 36 degrees. That was my wife. I'm not gonna film her. She's pretty shy. So, have the thing all ready. Picture. I need some cigarette time. Oh, I actually don't have the reference. Excuse me 1 second. I have the reference on the phone that's recording, so I can't watch it. I just need to send it to myself. Just a second. There, that's it done. We just need to get the tab. There we go. As you see, there's no colors in this picture. Absolutely no colors. We're gonna have to do that ourselves. And in reality, when you have the pencil drawing down like this, you don't really need a whole lot of. You don't really need a tablet with your reference on it. But I think it's nice. It just feels so fancy. And it's good. That's really good. But now we need some colors. And I was thinking in this portrait, I was going to teach you how to do a more abstract kind of face. And we could do that by using some of the 3 really good colors for this. Use some yellow, red, and blue. They make a nice skin tone. So I'm thinking first we splash on some some colors. Let's splash on some yellow. You can't see my colors right now. This is yellow. And I'm just gonna take my brush over the areas I want there to be skin. I'm gonna make it all wet. Leave out the eyes. Don't want to get something stuck in the eyes. The eyes we're gonna work on afterwards. You can put some water on the mouth. It's fine. I think this is a good, easy portrait to get you started. To be honest with you, the whole pencil drawing phase, which I didn't cover, might even be the hardest. So if you completed that and you made it this far, you're really ready to make a great portrait. And why should you make portraits? Sell them? I'm not really selling any pictures. I do them because it's fun. It's actually pretty fun. And who knows, if you get good at it, people are gonna give you praise and say, "Whoa, that looks so great." Where did you learn how to do that? Oh, I watched Elk Ransom's video tutorials on YouTube. I became a master. I could even sell my paintings if I want, but I just love painting so much I don't even give a fuck about selling them anymore. I'm just like, I'm just so happy with my life now that I paint. That could be you. Now, I like to sell my paintings. We're taking the yellow on the canvas now. Very saturated yellow color. Putting it in the top part of the face. And it's important that you have good watercolors. Now, I used the first 160 probably pictures I made was with real budget stuff. And you know what? It actually works really fine. Doesn't really matter. But I also notice the colors you get are not as vibrant. You're gonna have to compensate by painting in a different way when you have cheaper stuff. But that's fine. Paint with whatever you have. And you could always, like, you think about it, watercolor colors, and they're not even that expensive. But I understand being on a budget, because that's what I was in the beginning. And it's totally fine for learning. Plus, I made some of my best pictures with the cheapest colors. And I still think they're some of my best pictures. Doesn't really fucking matter. This is like a cheat code when you have better colors, because they're just more vibrant and make stuff a little bit easier. But I bet you could make really shitty paintings with really shitty colors.
Really meant really shitty paintings with really great colors. Sorry, I had to re-record this because I was rambling and there was some bullshit. You can make great paintings with shitty colors and you can make shit paintings with great colors. That's what I meant. Thank you for your attention.
I bet that's what most people do. Well, that's not what we do on this channel. We're gonna make some beautiful paintings. Now we got a base layer. Got some yellow. But that doesn't really look like skin. Now we're gonna go for some blue. Diluting it a bit. Going for some blue. I'm putting the blue where there was some shadow. I already drew the shadow with my pencil. Just give it a tiny bit of shadow. We'll put some on the mouth too, but it's mostly gonna be a red mouth. We're putting some shadow on the mouth. And do some shadow. Just kind of roughly looking at the reference picture. Just probably saying all that fancy shit you just said. It's really hard. Don't think too much about it. Just do it. And if it's all fucked up, you'll learn something. Now we have something more resembling a picture. And look, the paint is running because the picture is sitting upright. I'm not used to this. Stab some of it away. Third and final coat. Red. I want a nice good red for this. Let's do the mouth first. Look how the colors kind of blend in. They kind of blend in with each other. I put on too much. I'm not sure watercolor. I don't think it's ideal that it sits upwards like this, but it's the only way I can paint it. I recommend when you paint, you lay it down on a table. If it's not super big painting. Because the paint's not gonna fall down the canvas. Now we're putting some red on it. Yeah, you know, there's a bit of red inside the eyes here. Let's put some on the nose. Just get a little bit of red in it. She might have some red cheeks. A little bit. Give her a little red streak. Might be some redness here. Who knows where there's redness? And then we're gonna do adding some splashes. Putting some water on it. And we just kind of painting away. And fuck it, we'll do even more. Do even more red. Do even more. What do you think? Is it starting to resemble something? Sure, it looks pretty nice right now. These three colors are the primary colors. Yellow, blue, red. You can mix every color with those colors. It's a bit different how a television works. But this is how pigments work. This is how the physical world works. So start with those three. Get a lot of color in that way. Basically got every color in the whole world in this picture right now. Let's do the hair. And I'm not thinking we're gonna go with the black for the hair. I think we're gonna go with blue. Gonna go with the blue. Bluish black. And let me show you something. I'm using this as my black because the black one I had in the Van Gogh watercolor thing runs out too fast. So I had to use this one. It's just ink. It's this ink. It's liquid watercolor. Black. Let me tell you, it's black as fuck. So you don't need a lot of it. Now we're painting the hair. And here it's important we do some strand type motions. Like this. Look, some of it is gonna spill down on the picture. Okay, actually, I'm gonna hold it. The fuck is going on? Let's see here. No, that was not what I intended. Sometimes that would have been what you would qualify as happy accident, and that would just be cool and would add something. But when paint just starts falling down the fucking face, you want to be a little bit more deliberate with that. In my opinion, this wasn't good. We'll try to salvage it. Right now, I have some splotches on my face. That's why I'm saying, do it like this. Don't do it like this. It's retarded. Doesn't make sense having it upright. You're working against gravity. Unless you really like drippy pictures. Who the fuck likes that? Oh, you swear a lot. Shut the fuck up. Yep, let's go. Trying to get it close to the reference here. Hair can be a cool thing to paint. I'll show you in a second what it looks like. And this is extremely easy hair to paint. So I picked you an easy painting to start with. Easy hair. Just filling in the whole shape. This is where we're at now. How do we salvage that thing with the hair? Can you even see the thing? Let's see. I'm gonna try and do some shit here. Well, I can't fucking fix it. It is what it is. The outline of this picture is all right. Well, when you squint your eyes, it looks kind of right. But we need to do the eyes now. And for that, we go with a bit of the black. Now, this is new for me, doing it standing up like this. It's actually a lot harder. One eye, almost done. I have some eyebrows up here. I have some eyelashes. An accident happened. Fuck's sake. Look, we're getting somewhere. Look, we have something more, something a picture now. And we need some more of it. When I put red, I put it sort of. Put it here and here. Don't put it so much in the. I don't know why, but try. Now look at this, very primitive. Look at this. And we do this. Look, you get a drippy thing. Got a fucking drippy thing. Can I remove this drippy thing? No. The whole thing's fucked. So I'm gonna have to go with the drippy thing now. Fucking drippy. We'll do something fun. We'll make something fun of it. See, also dripped here. Do some drips. Pretend it was part of the plan. That's what we do. Look, we'll create some more drippies. Look at this. Some drippiness going on. Now, we need a background or something. Might be thinking, what do we do about the grid? How do we get rid of the grid? We're gonna take an eraser when it's dry, and we're gonna erase away the grid. Sometimes it removes the paint, but I haven't found a better way to do it. You can see it here. But you don't really see it that well. So mostly it's fine, you can just leave it. But I recommend taking an eraser afterwards, moving it, if you remove some paint it over again. Just give it a light something. Now we're gonna go for the background. What color could be good for this? Let's think about complementary colors. Got blue, got yellow. Got a lot of blue and yellow. So it could actually be fun to do something red. Red is a dramatic color. Red is a cool color. I think actually red could work. Could this work? I think it could work, yeah. It doesn't have to be one color, but I'm gonna do other colors on top of it. And I'm gonna use acrylics for that. That's how I always do it. Well, that's just the way I do it. See, I'm not very good at painting with acrylic colors. It's I think it's so convenient here. You have all your colors, small colors, close to each other's mixing tray. You can mix whatever color you want. With acrylic, you have to big bottle of shit. Mix some, and then it dries out. And then you have to make more, and it's just a pain. But I wish I was better at it, because I really like the style of acrylic pictures. But then again, this style is also sort of unique. Look at how far we made it. Actually made a mistake here. There we go. Look at how far we made it. Made a woman. She actually doesn't have an eye color right now. It's good for one. You got to choose your own. I'm going with purple, I think. Ever seen someone with purple eyes? No, I don't think you have. And this is the part where now we can do all the doodles and stuff. Everybody, oh, not everybody. Most people can paint something like this. We're gonna make it our own. One of the gonna do some scribbles. This is just lines. Let's do even more. Let's do. Let's pretend she had a fucking tattoo. Do some graffiti on her face. Everybody simply loves graffiti. It's what I've experienced. Look at that. Oh, you ruined the face. You ruined the face. And we'll do some more trippy lines. Do this. Is this what I would usually paint? No, fuck no. But we're doing this as practice. And the hair. Look, sometimes the hair is not completely perfect. There's some shit going on here. Might be some shit going on here. And I know for sure there's strands going on here. Big ones. Now, if if you made it this far, I'd really like to know what your painting looks like. So please put it in the comments. Put a link or something so I can see it. Look, now we're just making fun stuff. Just doing funny things. If you don't have that sort of thing going on inside you, where you can just do that, then find a reference where there's some, and then do that. If it feels uncomfortable going off the reference, don't do it. Don't have to. It's just what I like to do. I think you need a way to set yourself apart from your reference, so people can recognize, oh, Mark did this. I think you need something to set yourself apart. And this is what I do. I'm not like an expert at doing it, but I just always do it, so people know it's me. Just adding some details here. Now we go for this thing right here. Acrylic paint. You only need a small dab. It's gonna last you very long. Just small dab. And the best thing for you to do is keep the same, keep the brush you use for this the same, because your beautiful watercolor pencil brush, it's gonna get fucked up from the acrylic paint. So assign one brush, give it a nice meal and cigarette, and then that's one. Sacrifice it. Don't use every other brush you have for it, because you're gonna fuck up your brushes. Now we're adding some highlights with the acrylics. I tend to, well, color, CULLAR. My wife couldn't spell color in English. Now you could use squash. And I also did, but I don't have any more left. So now I'm using this shit. And is it better? No, not better. Just do some lines that are like she's exploding or something. Do that. Do some shapes. That. Give her some strands in the air. Do all kind of stuff. And going for some more shadow. And now we're gonna go wanted some yellow. Splash some fucking yellow. And just for the hell of it, I'm gonna do something like this. Gonna add a whole lot of yellow. And there you go. It doesn't look like the reference at all. You could paint literally anything, and people wouldn't say, "Oh, it's a bit close to the reference," or think, "Why?" Some people would say, "If you're just painting from a picture, why not just frame the picture and put it on the wall?" This is something different. This is art. Let's look at the picture. So, hope you learned something. Hope I made it look easy. So if you didn't paint with me, you at least thought I could probably do that. Cause you probably could. It's very easy. The hardest part about this was the pencil, getting the pencil done. If you don't like the picture, I'm not too bothered by that. I hope you just learned something. I'll see you next time. and we'll paint something else. Have fun.